Don't you ever take my kid off the lacrosse team. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bring you that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen, and I got a little announcement. Well, it's a big announcement. I know I've been undercover for a couple days. People have been like, where you been at? Well, I've been having my new child, my firstborn. I'm so happy. Hashtag new dads, hashtag dad jokes, hashtag dad bod, hashtag dad jeans, hashtag dad hat, dad everything. I'm so excited to have my baby boy. I know it's pushed the videos back a little bit, but you guys understand. You gotta be up there playing with the baby, chilling with the baby, doing everything with the baby. Sometimes you gotta get back up, but I'm gonna get my schedule back rolling, so don't you fret. But it's gonna be with a little bit more dadness, if you will. So as a new dad, this is a great show to talk about when it's dealing with parents and their children, called Runaways. Now, once again, we start this show with a great flashback that brings some context into how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? For either Victor or his wife before, Chase was born. How, it kind of provides context into why she is going so hard at getting back into the relationship with Victor, because it's something that she misses, that spark that he used to have, the passion that he had, the love that he had, when they had their first son, when they first met, and she was like, that's the man that I married, that's the man that I love, and now I have him back. I'm so excited. But, it don't always work like it works. And when it comes to how it works, we find out that this cure that Jonah is giving people, or this kind of like the DNA strand or whatever, has its drawbacks. I mean, it gets on Gert's dad, and at first he's super excited and happy and jubilee, but after, there's a huge calm down from that drug. And it kind of gives us an idea that, look, Victor, he's gonna get crazy again. And he does get crazy again. Now, not before, we get a chance to see kind of like the life and the attitude that I guess Chase wanted, I guess that his mom wanted. We do get to see that situation where they are a family again. And that's something that I think Chase always wanted. And I think it's something that his wife needed back. But unfortunately, like we see, that whole situation with him turning back was crazy, because dude didn't just come down from the drug. Like, dude went straight evil. Now, I will say this, as a dad, you kick my son off the lacrosse team. First thing, my son ain't playing lacrosse. No, I'm just playing to all y'all lacrosse players out there. I'm just playing with y'all. Don't come at me. I ain't got no problem with lacrosse. Don't get kicked lacrosse the street, all right? But all I'm saying is, he came there, he defended his son, and I like that. Even though he was on the Jonah drug, at least he defended his son and was like, look, you put my son back. You put my son back on the team before I find you. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. That was nice. Now, he did flip, and when he flipped, he went homicidal. But at least Ma Dukes was there to, put a little cha-ching in him, and, But overall, I like to see that we got to see that change for a moment, because this happens with a lot of the kids, especially with Chase, where he's like, I'm not sure if I want to get rid of my dad now because everything's good. And speaking of everything good, let's not forget these kind of snoopy parents. The parents trying to figure out if Molly really saw what she saw, and figuring out, yes, she did, and now trying to find ways to corner her or trap her or whatever. And, Molly's parents, Gert's parents, kind of doing their best to protect her. And I know Molly doesn't want to go, but like they said, man, like they'll kill that girl. I mean, they killed like 20 kids already. They will kill Molly. And I ain't trying to have Molly dead, all right? But Molly does have mad strength, so maybe she'll be all right. But all I'm saying is, when it comes to Molly, I think, I hope that there's a better way to handle this situation, even though the Wilders are definitely on her tail about at least her being there. They don't know about the other kids, but we'll see what happens once Alex gets into that file, because when he gets into that file, I'm pretty sure we're going to see way more than just what they saw. There's going to be tons of information that's mad incriminating and everybody going to jail. Now, speaking of going away, before we go away for a little break, we got tons more to talk about. Of course, cheating, not cheating, getting back together, and weird stuff with Jonah, possibly. But of course, before we bounce, Cure Brand gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Shirts, hats, hoodies, all that stuff at the link below for curebrand.com. Find something on the site that you like and cop it. So let's get into this open house, because that's what really kind of surrounded this episode, is all of the parents going, all of the kids having to go. And you know, it's the school, like, hey, it's kind of like parent-teacher night or something. You know, you come, you talk to the teachers like your son's doing good, or your son's doing bad, or your daughter's doing good, or your daughter's doing bad. So this is where some kids are like, why are you even interested in coming? And the moms and dads are like, oh yeah, we want to come, because they try to find out if their kids know that they kidnapping kids. And what's great here in this whole atmosphere of the campus is this cat and mouse game that we play. Like, the whole time, it's the parents trying to like talk to the kids trying to talk to the parents, and then them talking separately, trying to figure out what they learned. And, oh, I think Molly knows. And they're like, oh, I think our parents know. And we get to see a very similar discussion on both sides. From the parents, kind of like, how do the kids know? Do you think all the kids know? And the kids kind of like mad, of course, with Molly mostly, because she's the youngest. So sometimes the youngest get the brunt of it. And they're like, yo, it's because Molly, she over there. And she did, man. If she ain't take no picture, we would have been cool. But she got to be putting her flash on. First, no flash photography in the dungeon. But straight up, I really like how they're handling both very well without discounting them, because this could be a show where they easily kind of, pass each one off as, oh, well, you know, we'll give this character a little bit disservice because, hey, they're the parents. Who cares about the parents? Or this show will be about the parents, and who really cares about the kids and what they're doing? And I think we spend enough screen time with both sides to really know what's going on. And with the parents, what's going on is very interesting, because you have a lot of, I guess you could say, butting in on the Stein's relationship, because you got, well, he used to be Victor Mack back in the day, because that whole thing he did with the whole beauty thing about time and stuff and 25 years ago, that was Mack Styles. But now, getting into their relationship, like, look, I don't care if he cheated on you or you cheated on him, you need to work it out. Why? Because Jonah is running this joint. And I still really don't know the pride's end game, but I guess it's a good thing. We shouldn't know. We should find out later. But I like the fact that they're pulling boss moves like, I don't care what happened, get back together so we don't screw up the pride. I also kind of like how they simped out Nico's dad, because dude was like, you know, you ain't picking up my calls no more. You ain't answering my calls, baby. I said, I love you. And she was like, look, this is over. I'm going back with my husband. You do you. And dude started crying. He even had to do the thing where you take the glasses off and you wipe the tear. He had to hit you with one of them maneuvers. All right, honestly, look, I do kind of feel sorry for the guy. All right, they were in a real relationship. They loved each other, even to the point where old girl was gonna, you know, she was gonna shoot, you know, her husband, even though she ended up shooting her husband anyway. But, you know, I can't dog him out completely. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was not reading mixed signals. She definitely put out the right signals that she was feeling him and that she wanted to continue the relationship. But due to Jonah, she had to shut it down. So emotionally, I kind of feel for him a little bit, you know, but he was straight dumb and thinking like, we just gonna have this new life. Wait, you think she gonna leave for you? So, okay, all right, here's the deal. You think she gonna leave her family because you leaving your family? You must have lost your mind. I don't even think you making no money. What does Nico's dad do? I don't even know what her dad does. He don't make no money. Where they gonna live? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, that's beside the point. The point is, look, if you're cheating, don't cheat. And if you are cheating, don't think somebody's gonna leave their family for you. That's crazy. Why would they leave their family? That is dumb. And that is so true. So those are my thoughts on the show. Holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, there's tons of stuff to talk about, like the DNA, like the picture that they're gonna have to talk about with Jonah being mad old and Karolina's mama being like 8 or something. They're gonna have to figure that out. And also the term the being that was thrown out. I'm interested to know what the being is. I mean, of course, we're assuming it's Jonah, but what the being can do and what the being is, because I'm assuming since it's the being, Jonah isn't really human. Probably not. So we'll figure out what that is later. But of course, before I bounce, I got to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. And don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. And of course, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And remember, yo, if you're cheating, just stop, man. Just stop. Peace.